All right. Welcome back to the Casual Sweats Gaming channel. I'm your host, Handsome Dave, and today we're going to start a new series, How to Play Like a Pro. Now I know what you're thinking, Handsome Dave.
Will you remember me?
You're not a pro player. You're not even on a team. I've never seen you walking across the stage of an esports event or winning any serious tournaments. Hell, you're certainly not this guy. For all we know, you suck.
Seen it? Oh my god!
And well, you're right. I might just suck. And I'm not Booga. I haven't been to any esports events or won any tournaments. I'm certainly not signed to any team. You could say that I'm nobody. But what I do have is a little thing called experience. I've played almost every single competitive shooter over the last 2 decades. And believe it or not, I've learned a thing or two. I've got more squad wipes, team wipes, clutch plays, doubles, triples, quads, snipe montages, hell, even some nukes. If it's in a first-person shooter, third person, doesn't matter. I've probably done it. Almost 20 years of gaming. And every single title, I've sweated my ass off. And I've gotten a lot of wins. I'm pretty much the ultimate casual sweat. So take my word for it. I wouldn't have made this video if I didn't think that my knowledge and expertise weren't useful to some people out there. So sit back, relax. I hope you learned something and enjoy the video. All right, guys, we're here on part 1 of Play Like a Pro. This is going to be episode 1 of a multi-episode series. Today, we're going to start off with the mindset of how you need to start every single engagement in just about any shooter, whether it be Warzone or Apex, Fortnite, doesn't matter. Maybe Fortnite, because that doesn't matter at all. But either way, it's the mindset you need to have when you go into any gunfight on any shooter game. So starting off the list, map control. Map control is having yourself in the best possible location for attacking and defending. Whenever you go into any type of engagement or come across an engagement for a gunfight with another player, you must think about map control. What are my sight lines on me? What sight lines do I have on them? Do I have a height advantage? Is my next rotation going to be compromised because of where I'm fighting? All of that has to be put into your mind as soon as you say, yes, I'm going to take this gunfight. Now that could be when you're being the aggressor on an attack and whether or not you want to actually take that fight, or if you're defending yourself and whether or not you need to keep fighting or try to get lost. Whatever your spot is, not only does it need to have the correct sight lines or the positional advantage, height, or for the rotation, but you also want to make sure there's a simple thing called cover. The location that you choose has no control without cover. Every single fight you get into, especially in a battle royale that doesn't have building in it, like Fortnite, every fight, every little moment that you are pulling the trigger or someone's pulling it at you, you must be close to cover. Cover needs to be part of your body. Your avatar in the game and the cover you're next to have gotten to be one. It is so crucial in every single fight. I will not take many fights outside of a 3-foot piece of cover next to me in Warzone. It is a must have. There's nothing else to hide behind. You can't pop up and build a wall. You have to have cover. You get killed way too quick in these battle royales, and you have to think about that when you decide to take an engagement and you pick a spot to start the fight. Map control. So next one up is player location, knowing where the enemy is. You would not believe how many times I have someone on my team that will take a shot at someone, and even if they get the kill, they have no idea where the other 2 or 3 players are. Okay, this is a battle royale type example, but it goes the same for anything. A gunfight map, your gulag, any other type of shooter. If you go out to fight a single person, or you're looking for a single person or a team, you must know where they're at. Before I take any engagement in a Warzone game, especially if I don't know if I can get the kill, I will not engage fully at all until I know where they are at. This is something I went over in the Gulag match, because in small maps specifically, just like the Gulag and gunfight in Call of Duty, you have to know where the player is. That's where your audio and you're slowing it down. You're trying to actually find out where everyone is. Player location is crucial in any type of competitive shooter. That's why audio is such a big deal, and we'll get to that later on the audio thing. But you must know where everyone is. Just like if you're about to go thirst someone after you've knocked them and they've crawled around a corner, and you go rushing around there just to finish them off, but you didn't realize his teammates sitting around the back and shotguns you to death. Same goes for pushing a building, and you know they're in there, but you don't know if they're in the left side of the house or the right side of the house. You don't take the fight if you don't know where they're at. Player location is huge. Remember to always take your fights when you know where the people you are fighting are. It's pretty simple, but most people just don't do that. So we got our spot on the map. We know where our enemy is. Now, how do we take the fight? Now, a lot of people, especially in Warzone, go bunny hopping, go tactical sprinting, throwing nades, throwing stuns, full blown, all out, sweat, sweat, sweat. Rush, rush, rush. But I think the best tactic for the W is always stealth. The element of surprise is number 3. Every fight I try to get in on a battle royale is always started with the element of surprise. I put myself in the best position for map control. I make sure I know where all my enemies are, and then I take them out without them knowing I was ever even there. Now, a little bit of that can come off as campy. I'm not asking you to crouch walk and never shoot until someone's back is towards you, but having at least one person as an insta kill because they didn't know you were there is the best way to start a fight. And that adds to the concept of not just firing off as soon as you see or know where everyone's at and you're in your best spot. If you can't get the kill, then the element of surprise is ruined without at least some sort of additional advantage based off of the element of surprise. Just because you got a couple pop shots on them doesn't really matter. You need to at least get something out of that element of surprise. And in this case, especially a battle royale, it's eliminate one of the opponents. Use the element of surprise not as a campy tactic on top of a rooftop or crouch walking through every building that you can possibly walk through until you die by somebody that's actually playing the game. I'm just talking about put yourself in the best possible position to take an advantage early in the fight, and doing that through stealth. So we have them all together: map control, player location, and element of surprise. You listen to that and it sounds like duh. But that's why it's in the first episode of Play Like a Pro. This is the mindset you have to have before you go into any gunfight situation on any shooter. If you just base every decision that you make in a shooter game based off of this mindset, how you're thinking the entire game as you are fighting, those 3 things are the baseline to every decision that you make. And I'm telling you, it will change how you play the entire game. Map control, player location, element of surprise. Put those three together and make your decisions with them, and I guarantee you, you'll win more games. Oh yeah, I forgot. We gotta throw in one extra. Now this isn't for the casuals, and this isn't for the sweats. I feel like it's for the noobs, honestly. So what I got here are a pair of headphones, okay? These are the one and most valuable thing you can possibly buy for gaming. Screw the scuff controllers, the fancy keyboards, the mice, hell, even your monitor. If you're on console gaming, monitor's not gonna help that much anyways, okay? Headphones. I have a pair of AKG K7XX audiophile headphones attached to Sound Blaster G6 amp DAC. Okay, it's a pretty good sound system for gaming. It's top tier, honestly. You can use other stuff. I got right here another pair. These are right here. These are fucking, they're attached to something, but they're HyperX Revolver Cloud S, something like that. HyperX, great gaming headset brand. Sennheiser, great gaming headset brand. Find a good pair of headphones. Nothing that I just told you is relevant if you can't tell where your enemy is when they start running or walking around you. Please don't be that Timmy that's sitting in his living room with popcorn running down his fucking chest and listening to his game on his TV. Just figured I'd throw that one in there. Catch you guys next time.